Good afternoon, investors and corporate. Welcome to Digital Roadshow third quarter 2024 performance review. This section will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the section by 30-minute presentation, followed by 15-minute Q&A. And during Q&A, investors may read your question in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. So may I now invite ADVANC Info Service Public Company Limited to start the presentation.
ครับ thank you ครับ good afternoon everyone again ครับ and welcome to the Digital Roadshow today ครับ firstly thank you for joining us today we have คุณสมฤทัยตันทกิติ our head of investor relation unit to be joining with us and myself ปานวัตร ตรีกันโนน will be running this session ครับ So we will start with a brief overview brief around 10 to 15 minutes and then moving into the Q&A session. If anyone has any question during the brief, please feel free to type it in the chat box and we will take it after the brief. So let's begin with an overall highlight on the third quarter of 2024, especially on the third quarter. Thai economic growth modestly from the government stimulus and also from the tourist arrival. The National Economic and Social Development Council report the Thai GDP expand by 3% in the third quarter, which is higher than the consensus that expect to be around 2.4 to 2.7. The expansion is led by the public investment, export, and also from the government consumption. However, the flood situation in the north of Thailand in the September and early on the October impact on the consumer sentiment that's showing on the decelerate growth in the third quarter and may needs to be cautious and monitor closely for the sentiment on the year end. For us in the modest growth in the environment and stable competition, we prioritize the quality focus and business expansion and also aim to build a resilient efficiency operation to drive the solid performance. So let's take a look in terms of cost service revenue contribution. The mobile is the highest portion with the 76%, following by the fixed broadband business that showing the 18%. The size is double up after acquiring the TBB or T&T broadband in the fourth quarter last year. And the last one is the 4.2% of the enterprise non-mobile business, which is the new growth area that we focus. For the core service revenue for 9-month period, we get 120 billion Thai baht, increasing 19% year on year. So let's take a look in the revenue and profit figure in the third quarter. This is the graph that's showing on the top left. That is explain the growth of its business. The segment that contribute the growth in the cost of revenue or of the growth come from mobile and fixed broadband and also from the enterprise. Majority is come from the fixed broadband that we realized the revenue from the T&T broadband since fourth quarter last year. So the next one is the mobile. Mobile is recovery on the prepaid segment that coming in the net additional sub too. For the next graph in the top middle, show the EBITDA growth. The main reason for the EBITDA growth is from the total revenue that increased 13% year on year. And we also manage cost that we can control the cost quite well. Even in the inclusion of T&T broadband expense that coming in, but we can lead into the EBITDA growth of 17% year on year. The improvement is nearly get beyond the target that we guide in the full year guidance for the EBITDA and also from the cost of revenue. For the right hand side, the graph for the NPAT. The NPAT we show the improvement of 7.9% year on year, which is 8,800 million Thai baht for this quarter. Okay, let's deep down into the each business ครับ start with the mobile first. The mobile is grow healthily with resuming tourists and also increasing data consumption trend. The mobile business grow healthily driven by the stable competition and increased data consumption trend, and also on the steady increase in the returning the tourists that coming in, especially on the high season that will be in the fourth quarter, that we hope this benefit from the tourists will get the high season for the mobile revenue. But for the this quarter, what we do is we focus on the enhancing consumer value and quality network and service and proactive on the retention program. As a result of the growth, we growth 5.6% year-on-year and 4.6% year-on-year for the 9-month period. Come up with the subscriber that we can do the 4 consecutive quarter to reach the 46 million subscriber. Consists of 13 million of postpaid and around 33 million of prepaid subscriber. The mobile ARPU, as you can see in the right-hand side, that the recovery trend is since Q4 last year that we can get the better blended ARPU, especially on the prepaid side that we benefit from the packet restructuring that we do in the last year in around August. And then the momentum is continue aligned with the data consumption trend that improving due to the content or AI that coming in, and also some application like TikTok that very booming in this time. And for the postpaid ARPU, as you can see, is facing the impact from lower subsidy program that we do in the quality subsidy for the less of mobile the package. The package is less subsidy in especially in the handset that the margin is minimal and not much. So we try to focus on more sustainable and quality subscriber, and we also see the impact from the IoT and solution SIM, which is coming in the low ARPU, but it's come with the low data consumption too. So this is the mobile. So the next, we will talk about what we focus. So we focus on the quality network, and we can reach that we announce that we reached over 95% of the nationwide population coverage for 5G and reach the 11.5 million subscriber for the 5G subscriber package, and that is 25% of the total subscriber. Then move to the broadband business, fixed broadband business growth engine that come with the scale and quality acquisition and also value added service that we do a lot. Broadband maintain its growth with a high quality customer, bringing the subscriber base close to 5 million in this quarter. So we focus on the upselling higher value package and cross-selling innovative product, showing the revenue growth 146% year-on-year, especially due from 3BB revenue recognition and organic growth that we can do with the AS broadband. The net additional is continue to expand around 65,000 subscribers per quarter with a new higher ARPU that made the blended ARPU is on the uptrend and reached 505 baht in this quarter. That show the growth of 18% year-on-year and 0.8 Q-on-Q. As we focus on the upselling and cross-selling, this is the example for the package that beyond the broadband product. For upselling, we have the router that focus on the gamer to maximize the home internet experience, as you can see on the top. And another package is giving another mesh Wi-Fi to increase the coverage in the home area to cover all of the area. And some example on the cross-selling in the bottom. In the bottom is the cross-selling package that we sell the bundling with the IP camera or the content like ASP Premium or VIU app that we blended with the internet package. So IP camera is what we do now. The customer can use it, monitor what's going on around the home, and it's cost just only 99 baht per month. And the next is about the synergy that we do a lot in this year. The synergy is showing in the graph that we have gross synergy around 2.2 billion Thai baht, which majority is came from the capex that saving after getting the three broadband into the consolidation, and following by the operation cost that we save, like co-utilize the team of maintenance and the team of technical installation team, something like that. And then for 2025, the majority from the synergy that we looking for is depend on the phasing of the IT indication, and we target to be on track as the timeline that we show. For the last of the core service revenue contribution is from the enterprise non-mobile side. The enterprise non-mobile service benefit from the increased demand for the EDS and also from the cloud service. We had a large cloud project close in this quarter, which boost the cloud revenue up. So we can see the result of revenue growth around 20% year-on-year due to the triple T broadband recognition, and also from what I said before is the one-time close project in this quarter too. Our enterprise segment has shown the sustained revenue amid the recovery economic challenge. We have focused on core connectivity business such as EDS, cloud data center, and the 5G for enterprise use case. With the partnership to create the growth opportunity and a digital ecosystem, and we expect an improved economic environment and government budget that will spend more in the last quarter and 2025 onwards. So that is all the core business. So this is the what we achievement, what we achieve in the operation expect translate into the financial result. That success over the guidance, as you can see, 19% on the core service revenue and 20% on the EBITDA, and the profit for the 9-month period is 17% year-on-year growth, which is 25.8 billion Thai baht. Apart from the achievement in the top line and bottom line, we are maintaining the strong in the margin and ROIC, especially on the healthy leverage that we get the ratio of 2.4 times in the net debt to EBITDA and lower the cost of debt borrowing that the last quarter 3.3 and this quarter is dropped to the 3.2, sorry ครับ. In summary, what we focus on the growth, we believe that our strong cost service and operational efficiency are crucial for the profitability and delivering the long-term value to the stakeholder. Our differentiation is based on product and service that we can give the customer, the quality, the experience that we get, and the experience that we give for the customer, and also on the ability that we offer value-added service through the uplift and cross-selling package. So we are committed to integrate and enhancing the capability efficiency. We are also expand into the new service and new area like GSA data center that we do in the joint venture form with GAF and Singtel. That is set for complete in the second quarter of 2025, and the virtual bank that we submitted in the September, and we waiting for the BOT to announce who can the license, and also focusing on the point and privilege and retention program to create a long-term customer relation with a higher ARPU from both mobile and broadband, and also on the enterprise. Lastly, we want to update on the collaboration with the Central Investigation Bureau. We launched star 1185# that called the อุ่นใจ report end of scammer. The customer can now quickly report the scammer call within 5 minutes after you end up the call with the scammer. Then the operation will be within 24 hours. If the number is investigated that as the scammer number, the number will be blocked and then sent to the police for the deeper investigation and then leading to the arrest and prosecution.
We have run a few sessions with investors during the past weeks, and what was frequently asked was why we are not at revising the guidance despite our performance continue to beat the guidance all the way until the 9 months. So let's say that we were in a different setting compared to second quarter. So second quarter, when we did not revise the guidance, was that we were in the situation where there were uncertainties in the economic factors with the government not yet really fully stabilized. But all along in the third quarter, we have received good news with the tourists coming, with the government certainty, and we have cash disbursements towards the end of the quarter, and that also helped with the low-end handset sales, and that also helped boost the economy despite the low season. So in 9 months, we already beat the guidance, and we considered, oh, this is already November. Changing the guidance for these few months wouldn't be making sense for AIS process, internal process that we will need to go through. So the management decided that we verbally communicated. So looking at the momentum, we will continue to deliver with the same momentum as the Q3. Q4 is a high season, and looking at Q4, the numbers you see on the slide of cost service revenue, 19%, it wouldn't stay at 19% because Q4 last year benefited from the price restructuring. So we already uplifted the ARPU in mobile from in the fourth quarter last year. So comparing this fourth quarter with last fourth quarter, we wouldn't achieve year-on-year percentage growth of 19%. So it may come down a bit, but then we will beat the guidance. Same goes for EBITDA and also the net profit because we came from a higher base last year. For CapEx, it would be per guidance. We already clocked about 17 billion for three quarters, so we will close the year similar to the guidance. If nothing, we can touch about the AI updates. So we already have shared this set of AI update information in analyst meeting that happened in August, but we have not shared in set. So we will talk about it now. So AIS has involved or bring AI to use in different aspects. So first, we improve operating efficiency. Our staff use Copilot, and also we use it for network efficiency. We also use in the customer care, in taking care of customer in terms of call center. So we have AI chatbot, voice bot at contact center. We also sell AI as a solution. This is one of the pillar in the enterprise revenue, but it still remains very small. So looking deeper into network efficiency on how we bring AI into saving our energy costs. If you look at on the left, the orange line is the energy consumption without AI, while site traffic is actually the yellow line. So with AI, we are able to bring in the energy consumption to match with the site traffic. So in off-peak period, we notice the network and we bring the utility down because of this. So we save around 4.4% network energy saving, and it turns into 2% of utility cost avoidance. Why cost avoidance? Because as usage growing, people still continue to use, and you can see that the data per subscriber continue to rise, so that we try to embed all these efficiency measures to ensure that our cost is well controlled per the volume that we use. And next, in call center, we have a family of AI. We actually named them. So if you are in Thailand and be able to converse in Thai, you see our AIS chatbot and voice bot AI that be calling you or receiving calls. They are named and they also treated like human staff. They have KPI and they also have performance measurements as well. So how do we look at this measurement? We measure them that last year in 2023, they received 15 million calls or 26% of transaction in AIS, and 95% of them is solved without carrying to live agent. Looking at the revenue, they bring in new revenue, about 76 million, and this is 38% year-on-year performance. Our call center headcount is being reskilled to other areas of 20%. And looking at like for like, when we compare them in payment reminder, they are able to collect the debt better than real agent. So that's 71% collected versus 69%. And they can achieve better productivity, which is 1.3 times versus real agent. And customers are happier talking to them compared to the real agent as well, because AI in collecting debt, they don't have feelings. So they can be more receptive to this customer compared to human.
Okay, the section has come to an end. So on behalf of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, I would like to thank you investors and corporate for joining the conference. We look forward to welcoming you all again in the next quarter. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณนะคะ